we are law enforcement. We're we're the executive branch. We go out and execute the laws. Our job is not to determine what those laws are going to be. However, we're going to enforce every law to the fullest extent in order to drive down illegal immigration. Illegal immigration is a national security. The border security is the security of America. It is not just those states that sit along the U.S.-Mexican border or those states that sit along the U.S.-Canadian border. Illegal immigration and criminals coming to this country unabated affects the security and the safety of everyone in this country. And we will utilize every law that is available to us to uphold our national security and the sovereignty of the U.S.
A federal law enforcement operation in Washington, D.C. led to the arrest of 15 suspected members of the Tren de Aragua and MS-13 gangs. This 2-week operation targeted dangerous illegal immigrants in the Washington metropolitan area, aiming to remove violent offenders from the streets. U.S. Customs and Border Protection confirmed the arrests, stressing the government's commitment to removing criminal threats from communities. The operation came shortly after the Trump administration launched a major deportation effort focusing on the most dangerous criminals. The arrests were made by law enforcement agencies including Border Patrol, ICE, the FBI, and Homeland Security.
We're prosecuting for any law they violate that they're amenable to. 1324 for smuggling, 1326, USC 1325. Those are some of your typical illegal entries, smuggling cases. But we're also getting high acceptance rates on the assault on agents. So we're seeing increases in those. We're seeing increases in conspiracy cases. Impersonating federal officers, where we encounter someone out there that is dressed like a law enforcement officer in order to avoid detection. We're seeing acceptance in those kind of cases. So, we're law enforcement. If they're amenable to prosecution under law, we're going to provide the maximum amount of consequence we can. And with our partners in DOJ, we're seeing a large acceptance of those cases.
They focused on dismantling gang networks and combating foreign terrorism in the region. The Tren de Aragua gang is known for human smuggling and drug trafficking across the southern border. The 15 arrested individuals will face criminal or immigration proceedings. It's unclear if they will be immediately deported under a new policy triggered by Trump. However, a judge temporarily blocked some deportations, sparking controversy. Some Republicans want to impeach the judge for blocking the removals. Tren de Aragua is a transnational gang that grew from a Venezuelan prison and took advantage of the Biden administration's border policies to expand its operations in the U.S.
With the decrease in large numbers of illegal immigrants exploiting the asylum process, it is allowing our agents to focus on getting back out to the field and conducting law enforcement operations. That includes, searching for those high-value targets, chasing after those that are refusing to surrender, watching our gotaways decrease. I think that's very important. Our gotaways had significantly decreased. And I know you understand that gotaways are those attempting to flee apprehension because they know they have something in their criminal background that would prevent them from being released under the old administration. It's also allowing us to target known narcotic smuggling trends and paths. And so what you're seeing is our increase in prosecutions because we're targeting the criminals. You're seeing our increase in narcotic seizures because we're able to get out there. And so again, taking agents out of this babysitting role and out of this processing role and putting them back into the function they were trained to do, which is patrol the border, you're starting to see a huge return on your investment. And we're getting close. We're going to keep pushing hard, and we will gain operational control of the border.